A lot to unpack in just those last few minutes. What stands out to you about your team's ability to close that game?
Um, I don't know. It's a little bit of a gut check. We've been losing those close ones, so I think there's a skill set in figuring out ways to win close ones. I said it before that the team doesn't. It just never goes away. They just keep coming, and they're always in games. You don't see that team getting blown out. So for us to execute down the stretch, I thought Jackie, just big free throws after big free throws. I mean, those are hard to make, especially when the other team's making threes and you're only making two free throws. So every time that score inches a little bit closer, there's a lot more pressure on those free throws. So it was just a great job by our group closing out.
Obviously, dominant first half for Asia, but I guess just what did you make of the way that the offense worked around her as the game progressed with her being back on the court?
I think they made some adjustments that made her looks a little bit more difficult. In the second half, was bringing a lot of more bodies, but she was just really getting to spots. The ball was popping and finding her, and she was just making a good quick move before any double teams like that could happen. Um, so it's nice to have her back.
Coach, I had a quick question about the spacing. It felt like the Valkyries were pretty consistent with their nail help all game long, and we got too late in that fourth quarter, and that's when you sprinkled in more empty side pick and roll, more of Chelsea in the dunker spot on that last possession. I guess because it's, I don't want to say easy, but you look at nail help and say, all right, fine, let's cut from the wing or something like that. Is there a bit of a cat and mouse to making that kind of adjustment too early? Are you like saving certain spacing tweaks?
Yeah, we started. Thanks for giving all our plays away too, Nikias. No, we just started late game. We started clearing out. So you just had more, just an easier read, less congestion for A. But there's always a fine line when you're cutting those quadrants. Like you're running a pick and roll on one side where it's an open side, but you don't. They're loaded up on that weak side. You don't always just want to sit there and stand and let them load. There's timing to when you want to cut. And based on who's in the pick and roll, who's rolling, maybe sometimes you hold, maybe sometimes you stay. So those are just reads and in timing things, but they come off a strong side corner. They're very nail committed, and there's a couple times I thought we missed people, but we ended up getting something in the paint, which was good for us tonight.
Becky, you talked about Jackie's impact, obviously. Your thoughts, excuse me, on Jewel and her impact, especially in the third quarter?
It takes everybody. The one thing with Jewel is that even if no matter if she's taking shots, getting shots, hitting shots, she always plays both ends of the floor, and it's a really big advantage for us, I think. As she gets more comfortable, I want her handling a lot more. I think she's really good in pick and roll, and so just getting her in spots, but with a team like that who likes to pick up full court, pressure you, it helps to have multiple ball handlers. And like I said, her getting more and more comfortable with our system just releases some pressure for Chelsea and Jackie as well.
Kirsten Bell wasn't on the injury report, but she was in street clothes on the bench. What's going on with her?
I don't have any comment. I don't know.
I'll find out and let you know.
We'll go to Zoom.
She was in
Andrew.
street clothes. I think that was just her outfit. She was dressed. She was dressed. Yeah.
So warm-ups were our alumni shirts.
Yes. I was like, what don't I know here? That was awkward. I was like, she wasn't dressed. I almost put her in the game. No, she's no. Oh, you really confused me with that one. I was like,